Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
It's hard saying goodbye.
Yeah, well, that just means you got to come back and visit again. So.
Yeah, well, we will. This is a wonderful place you have here. The term orphanage, it always conjures up images out of Dickens or something, and you come here and you talk to Chelsea and these kids, and you see that they get a lot of individual attention.
Well, thanks. The sisters and the rest of us, we try to compensate for the fact that kids don't have full-time parents, but doesn't quite fill the bill. And the older they get, the tougher it is to find parents. I mean, Chelsea's 10 now, and the chances of her ever getting adopted are very slim.
I don't get that. You know, she's such an angel. You'd think that some couple that couldn't have children of their own would have snapped her up a long time ago.
Yeah, but sometimes people put conditions on their love. They're afraid to take a chance with a child that they don't know exactly where he or she came from, or sometimes a child that they know too much about.
Yeah, well...
Well, listen now, thanks a lot for letting me see what a wonderful place this is. And, of course, for the prettiest tree in all of Santa Barbara.
Let me help you load
What a
that
prize.
up. Don't mind if you do, thanks. We'll meet you at the car?
Okay, yeah, I'll be right there. Oh, careful there, boy.
You got it.
Heather, I can't tell you what that did for me.
I'm so glad. You gonna tell Cruz why you came?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him everything. I'm really not afraid. It was all because of you. Thanks.
Well, the tree's all tied up nice and tight. You ready to hop in the old sleigh?
Sure am. You know, it's so nice standing out here and breathing all this evergreen. Reminds me of every great Christmas I've ever had.
Yeah, I had my doubts about whether we'd be able to get into the spirit this year, but I'm really starting to feel it.
Yeah, me too.
I love you, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Eden? Is it okay if I call you Eden?
Oh, please do. I insist.
I want you to take it home.
Oh, sweetheart, are you sure you want to do that? Don't you want to hang that on your wall to remind you of the trip you're going to take to Paris someday?
It's okay. I can paint another one. I already did. Go on.
Well, okay. Actually, I think I know the perfect place to put this.
Where?
Well, I thought I'd put it in the nursery, right next to the crib. That way, when the baby comes home, it'll be the first thing he sees.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea.
But the baby will be too little to know that it's a picture of Paris. But when it gets older, you can teach about the Eiffel Tower and everything.
That's what we'll do. And when you become a famous artist, which I'm sure you will become, we're going to tell all our friends that we have one of your very first paintings.
Are you guys really going to come back and visit?
Yes, we are, sweetheart. That's a promise.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. You take care.
Merry Christmas to you. And thank you for this present. It's the first one I've ever gotten. He really is the best.
What an amazing little girl.
Well, he said, let's go home. Decorate our tree.
Yeah. So, what do you say? Shall I break out the decorations?
No, not yet.
You know, darling, I don't think you put that down since you put it in your hand. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
What do you think I'm thinking?
I would love nothing more than to bring Chelsea into our home. But we have a new baby coming. It seems to me that there's going to be a lot of adjustments to make without that.
Oh, no, Cruz. I understand. But if we couldn't have children, would you consider it?
Oh, yeah. In a second, I think she's an extraordinary child. I mean, with her situation, living in an orphanage, you'd expect her to have turned inward or darkened in some way, but she seems so open, so giving. It's, well, you just know she's gonna be okay.
I agree with you. And I know something that you don't about Chelsea.
What's that?
Oh, about her father. He was a murderer. He was a psychopath. He was institutionalized in one of those places you visited a few weeks ago.
Oh, God. Does Chelsea know? I don't understand how this, Did Heather take you there on purpose?
Yes, she did. I was asking her what a child might inherit from a parent who was seriously disturbed, and she thought meeting Chelsea would put my mind at ease.
I thought your mind already was at ease, Eden. You have seemed so totally convinced that this is our baby. What is this? What happened?
He sent this yesterday. No more inconclusive results. It says that he's the father of my baby.
I can't believe that you didn't come to me with this the minute you got it.
Well, the reason I didn't was because I didn't know what to do. I got it and I froze. I didn't want to believe it was true, and all I could think about was you. You wondering, afraid to see the truth, and I just couldn't bear that thought.
Well, you must have been afraid, too, or you wouldn't have gone to Heather, right?
I'm glad I went to Heather. I'm glad she had me meet Chelsea. I think meeting Chelsea was something we both needed to have in our lives.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of doing, calling the lab?
Why should we? I'm not going to call. This is fake.
What, are you sure?
He told us the first report we saw, the one that said that was inconclusive, that he substituted that report for this, right? The real report?
Yes.
What the hell sense does that make? This says I'm not the father. If this were true, he'd want me to see this. Why would he have gone to the trouble of substituting the other one for this?
Well, I know it doesn't make any sense, but everything he's done doesn't make any sense.
No. Darling, he made this up. This is what he wishes were the truth. If anything, this is the best evidence we've had so far that I am the father. I'll get back to you. They're gonna dust the hospital file room for prints.
Okay. What do you say, let's make a deal? We will not talk any more about this case tonight. We will do nothing but decorate our Christmas tree and hang our beautiful picture of Paris. And we'll think of all the positive reasons for bringing our baby into the world.
Fair enough, but I get to expound on the first reason.
Okay, go ahead.
Talk is cheap. People talk about love conquering all, and they don't really think about what it means. Today we saw living proof. That child, that life could have been scarred, could have been ruined, but it was saved by the love of the people around it. If our baby learns just that one lesson, well, that'll just about be everything it needs to know.
Don't you just want to have this kid right now?
Well,
I mean, I get so impatient. I mean, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it's like, if it's like you. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I close my eyes, and I just try to imagine what this little face looks like. And I can never see it. I mean, all I can see is this little white light. And it's beautiful, but it's different.
is it a boy light or a girl light?
You. You know something? With everything we've had to deal with, I still feel like the luckiest woman in the world.